What's good, everybody? Yeah, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Now, earlier today, I was coming out of a rotation and headed back to, break, which I'm on actually right now before it starts back again. And, there was somebody that came and commented this story, which I typically never, ever do stories that you comment on my YouTube. Almost never. I never do them ones that you even email me for the most part. I'm just really tired, okay? But this story, I had to talk about, and I thought about not even doing it. But because, Alpha Male Strategies made a video called White Women Ain't No Better, I think that this is in response. This video kind of shows that white men ain't no better. And I'm targeting that little community, the Swirl community. We should open up our options because black men, there's not enough of them. There's too many in jail, and the ones that have things going, they act stuck up. Okay, cool. Well, let's talk about this. Let's fly all the way to North Carolina. Small city called Battleboro, okay? Now we have this sister, her name is Tierra. Okay? Last name Diskowski. Now, this last name sounds like a Polish last name. That's what it sounds like. A Polish last name. Or definitely European last name, right? It's a Polish last name. So this black woman, if you can look at her right now, this is a black woman with that name. So she's married to a Polish man, right? And I'm thinking with the Polish men, they have children that are obviously black and Polish, all right? Nothing wrong with, married couples, same race, interracial, whatever floats your boat. But Tierra is no longer with us, okay? And the reason why is her husband, Alexander, did something to her that makes her no longer with us. Okay? And the reason why we know that is because, he shanked her multiple times. In front of the kids. And while the kids are watching this, they go to run next door for help. And by the time they try to come back, the mom is gone. These children will lose both their parents, their mom, they will lose to being deceased. The father, they're going to lose to prison. Just like that, their life is turned upside down. But, I think that if this was a guy that was black, you would hear so much crying about it. You will hear so much complaining about it. But from the Swirl community, you're going to hear nothing about it. You're not going to hear anything about this. And the reason why you're not going to hear nothing about it is because whenever white men do anything to sisters, they're going to sweep that thing under the rug. But if black men do anything to sisters, even sneeze wrong, they're going to be crying about it. For example, Kevin Samuels. I want to bring up Kevin Samuels because he's relevant to today's topic. Now, Kevin Samuels gave his opinion on a lady that asked for it. Now, we're not talking about he going knocking on the door, selling Kirby's, and no, she asked for the opinion and he gave it to her, right? Kevin Samuels did that on a show. Didn't hurt the lady, which is crazy because she's also from North Carolina. Didn't do anything to the lady, didn't even verbally really abuse her. And you have more sisters complaining about what Kevin Samuels did, wanting him to get off the internet and all of this. But then here you have a story of a woman that is actually abused, so much so that she succumbs to her injuries because of a violent white man. And sisters will have all that smoke for Kevin Samuels, but you don't have that for Mr. Alexander Dayton. Why not? Because it don't fit the narrative. See, the narrative has to be, oh, Mr. White Man, you are so perfect. And you are our leader, you know, like without you, we need you. You're like our white Jesus. So, you know, we can never call you out on anything that you do wrong, because if we do that, then, you know, it's gonna defeat our purpose of swirling. But in this case, they got so much smoke for black men. You got so much smoke. And you know what I'm going to say right now? I'm going to say this right now. The people who are actually hurting black women never get called out for it. Especially if they're non-black. There's no, unless it's, you know, let me just say this. If you have what, you know, I would consider the Black Lives Matter kind of thing, if it's like, you know, white man shoot, then you'll get it. But other than that, oh, they don't have nothing to say. Zero to say. Y'all are quiet. Absolutely quiet. Why are you so quiet is what I want to know. Why? You don't have that energy? You ain't got the energy for the white man? Why? Because the situation is this. You have good black men. You have bad black men. I'm going to say it again. You got good black men. You got bad black men. You got good white men. You got bad white men. And you have black women who suffer at the hands of white men also. Y'all just don't want to talk about it. But don't worry, we'll talk about it. Where are the swirlers at on this one? Keep that same energy. Well, guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Check out the first comment pinned to the top, guys. You know, the black men are perfect situations, man. t-shirts. Make sure you get you some. Check those out, guys. I really thank you for all that you brothers do. I'm just so happy to be, here with you guys, rocking with the best team, which is the Black Manosphere, man. It just, I'm just so enamored, right? Just to be in this sector. It just keeps getting better every day. And yeah, man, check out the first comment pinned to the top. You will see all of my information. You will check out, all of that. You will find out, how you can reach me, all of those things, my email and all of that. So guys, check out that, check out the email, Patreon, and as you know, the buffoonery always remains at an all-time high. Your boy is out.